for coming out here to support this. This is a great cause. And Bob called me up a couple months ago to ask me if I wanted to be part of this great benefit. I says, fuck yeah. In fact, not only do I so much support this, but I got it tattooed on my leg 3 weeks ago. If you believe in something, believe in it all the way. So, Jeremy, good luck to you and your family. This is great. So, anyway, no, I am not the lost uncle from Duck Dynasty. I'm getting so sick of that. I wish that show would be over so I could go on with my life. I get all the time, oh, you Phil or you Cy, or they filling Duck Dynasty in Vermont this year? No, they're not. Let it go already. But, no, I've got my beard, actually, because shaving is a waste of time. And actually it all started in 1975. I was dating this chick, and let me just say she didn't have her Brazilian, and it was kind of fuzzy on my face. I kind of enjoyed that, so. Anyway, so I said, yeah, I gotta have one of them. Anyway, like I said, it's a waste of time, and I figured that if it takes 8 to 10 minutes a day to shave, and that comes out to somewhere between 2.5 days a year. In the 39 years that I've had my beard, I figured I've saved 39 years. I've saved somewhere between 87 and 98 days by not shaving. I don't know what I did with that time. I wish it was like vacation at our crew, you know, and when the old man upstairs turned the page and my name was on it, I could say, whoa, hold it, big guy. I still got 92 days left on the books. If it had worked like that. So I want to give a public service announcement about summer hypothermia. And I know all winter long we had the polar vortexes and we had the Arctic fronts, and you had to be careful of getting hypothermia. And then when the ice went out, they said, oh, if you go through the ice, you know, if you fall in the water, it's really cold, you get hypothermia. But you get hypothermia in the summer. And you got to be aware of the signs of hypothermia, which are mumbling or slurred speech. You could have lack of coordination or stumbling while walking. You could have problems thinking, loss of concentration, poor decision making. Or you could go unconscious. Fuck, I used to get hypothermia every fucking time I drank. Little did I know that you pound down 12 ice cold beers on a hot July day, that you can get hypothermia. And I guess, I mean, this is true.
Yeah.
I think the correct answer would have been no, officer. I haven't had anything to drink, I'm just really fucking cold. I was reading once about the dangers of drinking. And it scared me so much I quit reading for a long fucking time. Yeah, that was horrible. So I stopped on the way over here actually. Was running late, but I had to pick up some zigzags, some rolling papers. And the clerk says, what's your date of birth? And I says, why do you want to know my date of birth? And she says, well, you have to be 18 to buy tobacco products. So actually, I wanted to go all the way back at the beginning. I was supposed to say to yourselves, kind of think of what my age might be, but don't say it out loud, just think it to yourself. And I fucked this all up because I've already said here. So anyway, clerk tells me you got to be 18 to buy tobacco products. And I told her I'm not going to use these for tobacco. And she says, well, you still got to be 18 to buy them. And I says, yeah, so what's your point? She says, well, what's your date of birth? I was running late. I says, looked at the sign and I says, today's date, 1996. Does that work for you? And she says, $2.25, please. Apparently it worked. And this is what I was going to ask. Did I look 17? Did any of you people guess that I was 17? I mean, be empowered for Christ's sakes, you know? I mean, really. If I'm like this and I am 17, put the papers back, I'm going across the street to the liquor store. And I'm going to get me a jug, as the old man used to say. So I used to do things about about leaving the toilet seat up. I had a joke that, you know, any guys get hell for leaving the toilet seat up, or you women get mad at your husbands for leaving the toilet seat up. Well, I always let the toilet seat up, so when the dogs went to get a drink of water, or if they went bobbing for floaters, that they didn't dribble water all over the seat. Because if there was a wet seat, I was going to get blamed for it. But now, in the last 10 months, both our dogs have died, and they were both 14, so, I mean, it was their time. But anyway, so now the wife says, well, now that the dogs are gone, you can start putting the toilet seat down when you're done. And I says, no. I says, I'm going to teach the cat how to use the toilet instead of the litter box. Now, you don't want cat shit or piss all over your toilet seat, do you? No, I'm leaving the seat up again. It only lasted about a week, and then we got this cat, and Mule's going to teach it things. So, road signs. There's, geez, the roads are screwed up in Vermont. But anyway, I mean, all this road construction and rough road and potholes and bumps and all these signs. Just put a sign up at the borders of Vermont. Welcome to Vermont, the roads suck. Yeah. You know, and just cure it with one sign. I mean, I was up in Maine, and Maine's quite frugal with their signs. I mean, they had writing up there, Moose, next 67 miles. No more sign. You read it, Moose, next 67 miles. So, you know, not a sign like, oh, okay, I won't go into that. But anyway, enough said about that. But computers and stuff, I hate computers and new technologies, and I had to get a new computer a while back, which, I mean, this is the computer that I got. I mean, you're so far advanced in your electronic shit that, I mean, I still got the flip phone. This is where I am. But anyway, this new computer, you could set it up for facial recognition. And I was wondering, well, if I set it up for facial recognition and then I shaved, how long would I have to let it get before it'd let me log back on? And then Mule's got kind of a twisted mind, and he was thinking, what if he mooned it? Would my computer be secure? Would any asshole be able to use it? Oh, I got hemorrhoids that day. Oh, not you. You can't get on. And then you can, all these internet sites that you type in your name and see who's looking for you. Oh, I got 5 people looking for me. Oh, I got the Tennessee Department of Corrections looking for me. Look, name it, I've never even been to Tennessee. No, people that want to know where I am, they know where I am, and other people can keep looking. I'm not going to volunteer any information. 45 years ago, I learned in the Navy never volunteer for fucking nothing. And I got to just about wrap it up here, but I'd like to talk about dumb advertising, just a couple dumb advertisings. And I listened to British broadcasting and the BBC radio. They are advertising that Virgin Atlantic has non-stop flights from New York to London. Last atlas I looked at, there was 3,000 miles ocean between New York and London. You want to hope it's on a non-stop flight, and I hope it ain't too soon, but I've had this joke before, even before flight 370, so. But anyway, you want to hope you're on a non-stop flight. And then if you're going to travel this summer, and I never really like to plug corporations or businesses and stuff, but if you're going to travel, I will say stay at the Hampton Inn, because the Hampton Inn is offering clean, fresh sheets for every guest. I don't know if this is new this year or not, but I saw the Hampton Inn is offering clean, fresh sheets for every guest. Makes me wonder what some of these other motel chains, you know, are offering. I know Motel 6 says that they're going to leave a light on for you. But they don't say anything about you're going to have clean, fresh sheets when you get there. That's my time, everybody. Thank you very much. You've been great.